she pressed her hair against the wall. Mother who lost her daughter on the other side is in a rage. Why exactly is going on? It turns out Kim was planning to eliminate Do-huck and dump Chizu, but they were saved by Medusa. He immediately realized there was a traitor among the six, and Medusa was one of them. On the other side, Chung Chizu barely escaped with Do-huck. Just as they reached the shore, a mysterious person approached them. Meanwhile, Kay threatened the six to confess who betrayed her, frantically shooting everywhere. While suddenly had a realization in Maite, Medusa said she most wanted to kill herself and him. And among the six, who is most anxious for revenge? Saying that, she looked towards Monet. Everyone else's gaze instantly focused on her. Although when they tried to argue desperately, it still lacked persuasiveness. Chairman Lian was the first to realize someone had invaded the system. Upon this reminder, they recalled the audio recorded on a new platform. You mentioned communicating with Medusa using as company's server. He couldn't help but suspect as company's chairman, Hwang Chan-sung, what he showed a screenshot of the statement, looks very shocked. Only Monet recently has had close relationship with this person. Can't help but let everyone's thoughts to the aspect of avenging his recently deceased mother. The driver next to her has really had enough. Speculates that the current situation is also Medusa's plan, trying to start relationships among a few. Before the words even fell, he received a briefing from Officer Nan. Director Lian suggested investigating Hwang Chan-sung. Ultimately, this task could be passed to the still somewhat useful Monet. On the other side, he woke up in the hospital, while Hwang Chan-sung suddenly walked into the ward. It turns out that the mysterious person who just saved them both is him. He didn't understand how Hwang Chan-sung knew where he would fall into the water. By now, Hwang Chan-sung stated he had to confess the truth. It's Medusa. At the same time, he decided to accelerate his ambitions. He wants to support Director Lian to become the mayor of Seoul, and then take down the district of Do-huck. But he didn't tell Roshi the specific uses. He asked Hwang Chan-sung a lot of questions. This person answered them one by one. Firstly, he had them following Duo Mei's death case. Upon learning that Li Huizhao would appear at the film premiere, he guessed that he would come out for revenge because Li Huizhao is gay. When I heard this, he and Zhang Pishong's trust in Hwang Chan-sung increased a bit. It turns out Hwang Chan-sung listened to Shano's advice, utilizing company as big data to analyze Li Huizhao and Matthew. He was over completely inconsistent. The reason for this is because he was framed like K before. So he handed over company S defense system to Monet himself, with the aim of protecting Monet's safety. Note here, Hwang Chan-sung mentioned that Li Huizhao's new platform is a masterpiece. As long as it can be taken from K, it will benefit all of humanity. And cautiously asked if he knew the activation key. Then seeing he didn't respond, he immediately changed the subject, inviting Do-huck to join company F to try to fight against DFKS consistently. However, Do-huck did not give an immediate answer. Meanwhile, Woshi was particularly angry, hating Do-huck for leaking Medusa's information, and decided to take revenge for his daughter personally. On the other side, Do-huck did not trust Hwang Chan-sung much, because the sanitary staff clearly said that Medusa was a woman, and also a limb, inferring it must be related to Dumai. Zhao Keishou saw Do-huck fiddling with the fish sheep ornament, suddenly thought of something. The next day, Anchi coincidentally was a door assistant. Old-cut is very successful in his career now. The tips he gives are 1 million won each. He has been working hard over the years. His goal was to get rich and remarry Anche. Anche has long surpassed the age where love comes first. She doesn't believe her ex-husband's nonsense. Before Volk could finish about the J district project, she stood up and scolded him savagely. However, Volk wasn't angry. He stated the many were looking to invest with him. If she had moved on, she could come to him anytime. Besides, he revealed he would be going abroad in 3 days. It would be impossible not to be moved. And she followed Oku to a high-end hotel. Unexpectedly, she found him discussing a project with Woshi, so she hit to eavesdrop, which she heard startled her. The investment return was actually 300%. Then Anche slept into Woshi's office. She saw the contract for the J district on her desk, and reports on J district development on her computer. That's when she confirmed her ex-husband was telling the truth. At evening, Hwang Chan-sung was driving Mona home, when he received a response call from Do-huck. He asked Monet to wait in the car, and went down to meet him. When he heard that Do-huck refused to cooperate, he seemed like a different person. Angrily, he smashed the street boy in front of him. Just then, Monet got off inside. Who would have thought Hwang Chan-sung was a villain too? Here's a spoiler. Hwang Chan-sung's connection to Do-huck isn't straightforward. On the other side, Monet's older brother heard about it. Last night, the 7 villains gathered to watch a movie. Suddenly, the fire alarm went off. Amidst the chaos, there were all sorts of noises. But those guys not only didn't. By the way, they didn't even react. The time was around 7:20. Just matches the time when Do-huck and Jump each fell into the river. This means Medusa is one of the 7. Meanwhile, Edgar drove away from Officer Nan. Little did she know, everything was planned by Loshi. It turns out Oku was a fraud. She offered 1 billion Korean won as a reward to hire someone to swindle Enkar's money. The next day, Enkar withdrew all her savings, sold all her properties, and borrowed a huge sum from a payday lender. She managed to collect 1 billion won to invest in the project in the Deepen district. Oku was ecstatic. However, while Enkar was taking a shower, Woshi not only didn't pay her, but sent someone to steal that 30 billion won. On the other side, Hwang Chan-sung secretly infiltrated the secret base, did not find what he wanted. Nothing goes to him. Dehan had anticipated long ago. Ever since he was discharged, this kid has been followed. Most likely to get the new platform code from Li Huizhao. Protecting Monet's statement is likely a lie. He realized something was wrong and wanted to warn Monet. Coincidentally, Zhao Qichuo also needed to confirm something. They split up to take action. Officer Nam also fell into a trap, caught in the act of a crime. Meanwhile, they had arranged a meeting with Monet. Let's skip the emotional drama. The meeting between the two was under Hwang Chan-sung's surveillance. Then, this kid called Monet to his home, continuously pressed her about measurement with Dehanin, then slapped Monet across the face. help her hair against the wall. Fortunately, that Haya drew up just in time. He knocked Hwang Chan-sung down with a punch. On the other side, Roshi, to avoid an oncoming car, accidentally dropped her fake leg. Jang Ki-chul showed up just in time to save her. It also confirmed that Roshi was indeed Medusa. Jang Ki-chul didn't understand why she did this. It turned out Roshi watched a video from her biological family. The child mentioned that her birth mother treated her well. Roshi regretted doing such things to her daughter, so she included her own name in the list of those to eliminate.